Hey, 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 it's Jamie back with you. We're about to speak with Ross with the upcoming Mirage Hotel Social Media Film Festival. Let's get him on the line. Hello, Ross.
Hi.
Hi, good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks so much for speaking with us today.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, so I want to talk about this film festival that's happening this coming weekend over at the Mirage. It's the Social Media Film Festival. What is that?
What is that? That was my thought when it popped into my head. About a little over a year ago.
Okay.
Social Media Film Festival is a festival that is going to be about not necessarily social media, social change, and technology, but those are the three concepts surrounding the film festival. Cool. We've got a lot of documentaries, a lot of films about social movements and social change taking place around the world.
Okay.
And in a sense, we're celebrating social media and technology and how technology and social media can be used to affect social change and to make things happen around the world. Things today, in this day and age, things happen very quickly and on a global level. People could be walking around India somewhere and some event taking place, something good, something bad, but people are walking around with their smartphone and they can take video and they can upload that to YouTube and then share that to Facebook or Twitter and other social networks. And things can happen very quickly and on a large scale.
Yes.
So if you have a good cause and you put your efforts towards that, you can create social change very quickly on a large scale.
Nice. Well, thanks for kind of breaking that down for us. What can people what can people expect this weekend over at the Mirage? What are the dates and times, and how can they get tickets?
Yeah, it's a full weekend. We actually have a kickoff Friday night, a free screening of a film called Twittermentary. That's all about Twitter. That's taking place at the User Lib, which is at the Beat downtown on Fremont Street.
Okay.
And that's at 7 o'clock Friday night, September 7th. And then our main full day of events, all the films in competition and panels are taking place Saturday, September 8th at the Mirage.
Right.
And we have two panels, one on visual effects, and the other panel is literally about social media for social change.
Nice.
And, we have an after party taking place at the Bikini Bar with a couple of punk bands.
Yeah.
And then Sunday, there's a director's workshop by a studio called Indie Film Factory.
Okay.
And that's at 3 o'clock. And Sunday night, we have another free screening at our closing party, which is at the Royal House at the Royal Resort.
Yeah.
And the screening is of a film called Craigslist Joe.
Okay.
Which is all about this 29-year-old guy who decided to do this experiment of trying to live off of Craigslist for a month.
Oh my gosh.
And it's all the trials and tribulations that he goes through and meets all these great people and has this amazing experience. So I basically have it's kind of interesting to have a Twittermentary about Twitter. I have Craigslist Joe about Craigslist, and then I have the third film that's in competition called Face to Face.
Right.
About this woman who's actually a big reality producer, Catherine Brooks, who was kind of down on her luck and not doing too well, and she kind of overdosed on drugs and was in the hospital, and then nobody visited her. So she was sitting there on Facebook, in her room at home, and she got 5,000 friends. Yet, she hasn't received a hug in a month. So she decided, she starts typing into Facebook, the first 50 people that say yes, I'm going to come to your city, and I'm going to meet with you, and I'm shooting a movie. And she goes on this adventure. So I have kind of three different social platform movies So it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's super interesting. So what are the other films, generally about? Can you tell us a little bit about some other films that will be featured?
Sure. There's a film called The Naked Brand,
Okay.
and it's all about branding and how you can't really lie to consumers anymore because there's too much information on the internet. People are blogging about things, and
Right.
you click on something, to purchase something online, but you look, over to the left, and there's that one star.
Mhm.
There are a lot of people that blog about products out there,
Right.
and if you start reading reviews, you're more likely to pay attention to
Right.
what people are saying.
Right.
And so you can't, truth in advertising is the new way to market yourself.
Right.
And corporations are improving themselves by actually doing social good. So, and one of the companies featured in The Naked Brand is Zappos.
Okay.
Tony Hsieh is actually in it.
Well, that hits home for the Las Vegas listeners here with the Zappos being featured.
Yeah, definitely.
So how can people get tickets? Because this all sounds super, fascinating, and I want to go to all of them now that you're talking about them. So how do we get tickets?
Well, there's a website, socialmediafilmfestival.com.
Okay.
Tickets and passes can be purchased through, it's on Eventbrite.
Okay.
And let's see if I have that in front of me. I meant to have that in front of me. Yeah, it's social media, fflv.eventbrite.com is the direct link for Eventbrite to get tickets and passes.
Okay.
Passes will give you the whole day of Saturday, all the films, the panels, to view, to check out.
Okay. So again, let me just mention the website, socialmediafilmfestival.com. I know this is a crazy question considering the topic, are you on Twitter and Facebook?
I am on Twitter. Actually, I have 2 accounts on Twitter because
Okay.
I have my own stuff.
Okay.
And I have 2 Facebook fan pages because of one for social media, one for my own stuff.
Nice.
Plus my profile.
Okay.
I'm on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Who knows what else I'm on? I don't know.
Exactly.
I think I'm still on MySpace, actually.
No, not still on MySpace. Honestly, I keep getting updates myself. They're like, I'm like, who's still like messaging me on MySpace?
Yeah,
Okay.
some band or something.
Yes.
I don't know.
Exactly. So can people follow information about Social Media Film Festival on Twitter and Facebook then?
Yeah, that's one way to keep up. I post a lot of cool stuff about the festival on Facebook. There's a Facebook fan page. It's just facebook.com Social Media Film Festival.
Okay.
The Twitter handle is at socialmedia_FF.
Okay.
There's also a great short film program. It's broken up into 2 sections. The first section is short docs and social change.
Okay.
And the second half of the short film program is, technology and social media, to really hone in on the themes of the festival.
I love it. Everything you've talked about sounds so interesting to me. Now, I noticed online that there's tickets. They are about the same price as a regular movie pass, but you also have like all access passes available. Do those run about $50 a person?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you guys, any of our listeners want to attend and go for the entire, festival, go to as many shows as you want, then go with the all-access pass. Otherwise, you can buy individual film tickets for about the same price as a regular movie ticket. So that's great.
And if your listeners are interested in directing, if you get a pass that gets you into the directing workshop on Sunday at the Indie Film Factory for free. So that's a little perk there.
Nice. Okay, that's awesome. Well, I'm sure there are some listeners who are interested in the directing piece, and I know a lot of people will be interested in, visiting the film festival. Again, all day Saturday at the Mirage. There are a couple of free showings, the one on Friday night and one on Sunday night. Those sound awesome. Learn more online at socialmediafilmfestival.com. Ross, is there anything else we need to know?
it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be amazing. It's, in a sense, I'm trying to bring the local community together and, the community at large throughout the whole world. We have one filmmaker who's going to be Skyping into one of the panels and really trying to add as much social media and technology as I can. It's not that easy when you're A, at the Mirage, and B, just starting out first year film festival. It's a lot that I'm really trying to put together.
Yeah.
It's kind of much bigger than myself. But if I pull this thing off, next year will be really exciting.
Nice. Well, I know that our listeners will be supporting you, following you on Twitter and Facebook, and checking everything out this weekend at the Mirage. Thank you so much for your time, Ross.
Okay, and thank you so much.
All
I really
right.
enjoyed this.
Yeah, you have a wonderful Tuesday. We'll see you this weekend over at the Mirage or downtown, okay?
All right, I'll just leave you with being social, going global.
Thank you. Bye, Ross. All right, well, I hope you will attend that. It sounds really amazing. Again, it's at the Mirage, all day Saturday. If you want to do the full all-access passes, they have tickets available at socialmediafilmfestival.com. Every single film that he talked about sounded so interesting to me, like, I would like to see that short film, or I would like to see that film for sure. It sounds great. Check it out. Check it out online, socialmediafilmfestival.com. That's it for the interview show. We'll be right back with the radio shopping show. Keep it here, AM 1400.